Hi there, it's Ivan and you're watching Puzzle Guide channel. Today I'm gonna solve a puzzle from recent Pelikan puzzles batch. The name of the puzzle is Wishing Well. It was designed by Alexander Magyarics and it requires 21 steps to remove all parts from the frame and 21 more steps to put all the parts back inside the frame. I like the look of this puzzle since it is a little bit different than usual packing puzzles. There are two loops on the sides and one T-shaped part that goes between two loops, and you can't remove this part, and let's make this puzzle look really complicated. I don't really know how long it's gonna take me to solve this puzzle, but I think it's gonna take me quite some time to find solution. And as always, this puzzle was made by Pelikan. Quality of the puzzle is amazing. It is made of 3 different kinds of wood: mahogany, maple and Wenge, and it feels very nice in hands. If you like Wishing Well puzzle and you want to buy it, as always I will put a link in the video description where you can buy it. And if you want to see my attempt to solve this puzzle, keep watching the video. Okay, let's figure out the way how to solve Wishing Well puzzle. First of all, I want to say that it looks very beautiful. I like the design of this puzzle, and it seems like this part is not going to be able to remove since it's stuck between these two loops, one on the right side and one on the left side, and it's not going to be able to move out of the frame. So let's take a closer look at all parts. So this is the first part, then this one, and as always all Pelikan puzzles comes unsolved. All the parts are inside in completely random way, so I have to remove them and put them in a correct way to solve the puzzle. And this is the last piece, and it seems like these two pieces are very similar but facing different directions. No, they are not very similar, but some kind of similar. Okay, so we have 3 parts, and the big T-shaped part is covering some part of the frame, and as you can see there is a small sticking out part that goes inside the frame, and it's gonna take one spot in a cube. So I have to keep in mind that my inner cube is supposed to be made in such a way that there is one more spot going to be covered with the T-shaped part. Okay, so let's start the timer and try to figure out the way how to solve it. I think that first I have to find if I'm able to put any parts through this opening. This doesn't want to go inside. Okay, this is going to be exactly the same, so I'm not going to be able to fit it inside. That's it. Yep, no way. And maybe this one. No, it's not gonna. Oh, that is interesting. I can't put it inside, but I can put it through one of the loops. Okay, that may be part of the solution. The designer made these loops on left and right not just to make it look beautiful, but I think that I have to use them. Okay, so at least one problem less. I can't put any parts through this opening, so I have to put them from this side. It's gonna be a little bit easier for me. Okay, so let's find where this inner part gonna be. If I move the T-shaped part, okay, the inner part is gonna be in this row or in this row. It's not gonna be in this row. That is good. Okay, and the solution is not going to be to cover the whole opening of the frame. I have just to fit all 3 parts below the T-shaped part
but in such a way that this T-shaped part will be like this, right in the middle. If it's gonna be like this, I don't think it's gonna be the correct solution. So let's try to see what I can do. I think that I will be able to make a lot of different shapes, but only one of them is gonna be correct. So which one? Yep, this looks maybe good. Oh, that's it. Now I can try to figure out how to put inside. So if I put it inside this way and try to remove it. So for example, I put the T-shaped part like this, I will be able to move this up. No, I'm not going to be able to move these parts up, since the inner part will be right here and it's going to block my move up. Okay, what if I put it this way? The T-shaped part is going to be like this. It's not going to block the way, since the inner part is going to be right in here. I can move two parts, or one of the parts up. No, I don't think I'm going to be able to make any moves inside. Okay, and I think it's not going to be possible to fit it this way. Okay, I have to find another shape. And the last piece. No, I think it's going to be exactly the same. No, not exactly the same, but very similar. Some kind of very strange shape. But if I try to stack it inside like this, I can move the T part from here to here. But I'm not going to be able to fit this part inside. Okay, I think that I have to see how I can put parts inside, since I can't put this part inside like this or like this. I can fit it inside only this way, or maybe this way. Okay, and these two parts I think that I can put inside in many different ways. Yeah. Okay, at least I know that I can fit this part only like this or like this. What scares me the most about this puzzle is that it takes 7 steps to remove first piece, 6 steps to remove second piece, and 8 steps to remove third piece. So can you imagine when we have only one piece inside, for example this one, I have to make 8 steps to put it inside or to remove it. I can't even imagine it. So let's try. For example, we have this piece, 1, 2, 3, and that's just 3 steps. Maybe if I move the T-shaped part, 4, 5. But how to make 8 steps? That is crazy a lot. So it's supposed to be some kind of very strange way how to fit the part inside. But first I think that I have to figure out the correct shape, and then I will try to find these 8 steps to fit the piece inside. But still it's crazy a lot to move just one tiny piece. Okay, and now I can't fit this piece again. Okay, that is interesting. And if I try to put it like this, I will be able to put the T shape like this. The inner part going to be right here, and I can't do anything. And if I put it like this way, and the inner part is going to be here, what I can do, I can move this piece up, and that's it. I can move this piece up. It doesn't seem like working. Okay. Okay, you know what? Let's try to figure out how to use one of these loops. I think I have to use one of them because they're made not just for fun, and since I can't put this part all the way inside so that I can feed it into one of the loops, I have to try one of these parts. And for example, if I start with this one, let's try to count moves if I want to feed it in one of the loops on the side. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and maybe move this part. Okay, that's maybe the correct one, since it took me about 8 steps to put it inside. Okay, but what next? Which part am I supposed to put next? This goes inside, that is good. But then how to fit the last piece? That's gonna be a tricky one. I can't fit it inside. Okay, so let's try to remove all the parts and try to create a shape with this part. So I think that I found something interesting, since this part has 8 steps to put it inside. Oh, it's so difficult to remove it. Okay, so now let's try to figure out the way. If it was like this, I have only one piece. So I've tried this solution already, but I don't think I succeed. So maybe I missed something. Let's try again. So if I put it this way, and the frame is going to be like this, so the T-shaped part going to be on top of this, and the inner piece will go right in here. What move I can do? I can move this piece up. But what is going to happen next? I can only move this piece up. And what's gonna be my next move? I can't move it to the right so that it goes inside the loop. Something different is gonna happen. Oh, I think that I forgot about this side of the frame. It is a little bit lower. It is only 2 cubes high. And in this case, I will be able to move this piece. So let's try to put it closer to the frame, and how to make it that I can see it a little bit better. So this goes up. This piece goes up as well. Oh, I think that I have to do it on the left side. It's going to be a little bit easier to understand. So this piece goes up. This piece goes up as well. And if I take a look, I can move this piece to the front. Okay, that's maybe gonna help me to solve the puzzle. Okay, let's try again. From the very beginning, the inner part is right here. I can move this up. This goes up as well. And then I can move it to the front. So what is going to happen next? I can't move anything for now. It seems like I can't move the T-shaped part. It's gonna stuck right here in the middle, but what I can, and I can't remove this part. But what I can do next? Oh, this part can go down now. Yeah, I can put it down, and then I can move the T-shaped part right here and remove this piece. Okay, so I have only 2 parts left. Now what I can do, I can move the T-shaped part to the right. For example, this corner, I will be able to move this up to the right and remove this piece. Okay, I think that I found solution. Let's try to feed it inside. So now I have to move it up and inside the loop. That's good. Now this part goes inside. So what was my next step? My next step was to move the back part to the left and down. Now I can move the T-shaped part. Now this part goes inside. This part goes right in here. I can move this part up like this and move this part inside. Oh yeah, okay, it took me 19 minutes to find correct solution how to feed all 3 parts inside. I think this is the correct way to solve, since all 3 parts are below the T-shaped part, and T-shaped part is kinda right in the middle, so this is the solution, I think. So let's try to remove all parts again, since I started from putting them inside, so I have to remove them to complete the solution process. Okay, that was the whole solution, both ways of Wishing Well puzzle. Pretty interesting puzzle, I would say.
That was the solution of Wishing Well puzzle. It was very interesting to solve this unusual looking puzzle, and it may take you some time to realize that you can use both loops on right or left side to put one of the pieces inside, which is gonna help you to solve the puzzle. And what was difficult for me to realize that the front wall of the frame is a little bit shorter than all other frames, and I can use it to solve the puzzle as well. So really enjoyed solving the puzzle. If you like this puzzle, as I told you, link is going to be in the video description. If you enjoyed watching my video, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you are not subscribed yet, and push the bell button to be notified every time I upload new video. See you next time.